Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Go. Today we are at Neptune Beach, right near Jacksonville, Florida. It's actually a little bit southeast. We are by the Beaches Town Center, which if you've never heard of this, it is a real shame because it's beautiful out here. And in the Beaches Town Center, not only do you have access to Atlantic Beach and Neptune Beach, you also have access to all kinds of restaurants and little beach boutiques and things like that. Co-op 303, Hawkers, and the Flying Iguana are top rated. Now that we've covered food and drink, let's get into the amenities because we know whenever you go to the beach, it's not one of the first things you think about, but it is something that is top of the list. So on the way in, there were a lot of restaurants and surf shops and stores like Target, Publix, things like that. So if you need something, I would suggest stopping before you get into the Beaches Town Center because it was very expensive in the Beaches Town Center, and maybe we're just frugal or whatever you want to call it, but $40 for a pair of flip-flops in the town center or a little bit out, probably like 15, 20 bucks. So make sure you stop before you get this far. So we came way down the beach to get away from everyone, and as soon as we got down here, I'm assuming like a spring breaker group is right there all of a sudden. And they are partying hard. If you can't tell, we came on one of the windiest days. So this is the second Saturday in April. I don't think it's supposed to be this windy. I think it's happening all over the country. If you can hear screaming, they think they see a shark. You can't make this up. One thing that we always like to cover is bathrooms. And unfortunately, near this beach, we did not see any bathrooms. So make sure that you keep that in mind. You want to come dressed and what you want to wear to the beach. You want to go to the bathroom wherever you ate before you get here. You want to go to the bathroom, maybe like a gas station or grocery store. Whatever you need to do, basically do it before you get here. There is a hotel that Colin snuck into and used the bathroom. Don't tell anyone. So if you act like you know what you're doing and take a right as soon as you get in there, you might be able to get away with it, but no promises. Another thing that we like to cover is the type of sand. And on the way in, Colin and I were talking about how this is some of the most beautiful sand we've seen near Jacksonville so far. It's powdery, it's white, it's not full of a lot of debris, and it feels really good on your feet. Now today, if you can tell because I'm in a sweatshirt, is in the 60s, which for some of you northerners, that might not sound too cold, but for me, I need a sweatshirt. In April, yesterday it was 80 degrees and I was laying by the pool, and today I'm in a sweatshirt on the beach. So keep that in mind to make sure you check the weather before you come down here. Here's what else I'll say. For Florida, today is very cold and this place is packed. Like the Beaches Town Center was packed, the beach is packed. I mean, you saw all these people next to us. So there isn't a time of year where this beach is a bad time. It's beautiful out here, it feels great. There's a lot of stuff to do, so you will not be disappointed visiting here any time of year. So right now we're gonna show you a sign that we read on the beach. No alcohol, no glass, but if you saw these college kids next to us, no one seems to be paying attention to that, so maybe that one's fine. However, it is only dog friendly between certain hours. So on this sign, make sure you look at that before you come out here with your dog. And when you do bring them, they have to stay leashed and you have to clean up after them, if you get my drift. When we first got here, we came through Town Center and that had some street parking, but basically we took a right at the little loop-de-loop and we parked for 20 bucks. Now granted, there were a lot of other parking spaces that were probably free or nearby that we could have drove around and found, but we figured it was kind of worth it to be close to the entrance so that we could go to our car with our camera gear and things like that. So keep that in mind. Parking may be a bit tricky. You may want to get here early enough for that. So far, this is the 4th beach that we've covered this year so far, and we're headed to Ponte Vedra Beach right after this. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of this beach content that we're giving you. You're going to be able to plan your Florida trip perfectly, or even if you're just in the Jax area and you just moved here and you're looking to figure out which beach you would like best or maybe which to visit first, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out. We're going to tell you everything there is to know about any of these beaches. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.